Hello guys, it's 11:40 p.m. March 1st. I'm gonna it's been like a weekish since I last time I posted. This time I'm back at the house, finally. But just want to talk about just like what's been happening, a little bit more detail. So basically, I got kicked out of here because I was cooking food, and then the fire alarm kept going off. So that sucks. Went to my grandma's house, chilled there till my dad got back from Vietnam, and then yeah, like it was pretty rough like for the last couple of weeks, but I got through it, and I didn't feel comfortable talking about it too much yet, but I feel pretty comfortable now. But I've been grinding, getting back on my hobbies. I started looking up in more religion, like how I said in my last video. Still learning. I have no. But I started getting into more books and stuff, and like the Bible store. Bible. I bought Amazon, but this book here that my aunt gave me, and yeah, I talked about this in my Instagram story. So I wanted to read the book of the Atomic Habits and then kind of summarize it, and then give you guys more advice to help you guys a lot more, especially how we all struggle in life, right? Um, and I've been having academic comeback, so I've been doing pretty good in school recently. I can show you guys my. I'll probably edit it in, but I'll show you guys like my whole schedule and everything and how I'm thinking about it. But it's pretty cool. I'll probably put it on the top right screen or something of like my whole schedule and like how I want to become like an engineer and stuff like that. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard, but I'll get through it. Um, but my parents have been, yeah, ever since like the first semester, it just feels like they've been bringing me down a lot, and I love them and everything, and I understand why they're trying to do it, and especially after I went to God and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I understand why they're doing it, and I'm just not angry at them anymore. But sometimes they get on my nerves. They don't really think I can make it to university or UW. Only in community college, and hopefully I can prove them wrong. Maybe they'll have a little bit of respect for me and proud of me and stuff. Um, I'm trying to get off the medication right now because I'm only really doing it for them. I'm pretty much fine without it, in my opinion. Um, let's see. But yeah, I have a lot more videos coming up that are going to be pretty jam packed with things. Um, Hopefully, I'll edit them, and today's going to be my recording day, so I'm just going to try to edit as many videos as I can. I'll probably just upload this one pretty fast. No editing or anything, and then next videos, I'm going to have my friend edit my videos, and he'll probably help me or something. But shout out to him. Life has been going pretty good recently, and I started going to church a lot more, trying to learn more about Christianity and living the life of being a Christian. It sometimes can be hard, and I just try to pray to God, and I'm doing the best I can. Um, yeah, but I'll probably put a poll in my comments of what videos you guys want next. And to move on to what I want to talk about is, yeah, like religion wise, like, to give more of an update. So I'm going to this church called Hope International Church. I highly recommend. Kind of like a Thailand, more Taiwan. I forgot the name, but it's like a Thailand church. One of the pastor and everything, really cool people that prayed over me. Um, I'll put the video. I'll put the video up. But it's such a special video in my heart, especially whenever I'm down. I always go back and watch on it, and you know, how Asian parents can be very hurtful sometimes, like emotional, but yeah, like it's alright. Like just remember, always keep your peace, always love everyone, and pray or hope or just feel bad or try to help out people that are uneducated in some type of fields and like fields of like emotional learning or whatever. But just hope or educate them to be more knowledgeable and try to help themselves improve. But yeah, like I think a lot of the time in the world we learn understanding, and we hold a lot of our ego and pride like up here, and it ruins the world in my opinion, because the more ego and the more pride that you have, especially if it's like so negative, then you won't be able to understand people and try to help people out. And if you're actually like a mentally like good person, you try to do good things, just drop the ego and pride, bro. Like the only time you should really be using it is to work on yourself. Oh, okay, my camera died. But yeah, like ego and pride is such a just a motivator to like do so much evil in the world, and I feel like people should have more of an understanding and just to drop their ego and their pride and only use it to really improve themselves, because at the end of the day it's you and yourself. It's not you and other people, and you don't only control your actions. And you know like it's hard to control people's other actions because you need to gain their respect. But if you have no respect from anyone or just no love from anyone, you have to. The only place you can go to is yourself, and that's it. And to make yourself into a person that's just mentally strong, physically strong, and religiously strong, and those three parts, like I keep saying in all my videos, um, that's so important to be the best human being that you can, and to really reach your potential in the world. And I feel like so many people that don't have that self respect or self love for themselves don't really make it in their life because they put themselves down so much. And I'm guilty of this, especially how like in the past, like I've been bullied and in middle school, or just I've been hated on a lot on social media or just stuff like these, like my videos. Like I've there's a lot of self hatred of like, why am I still doing this? Like people hate me. But it's like just you and yourself in the world. You can't let other people put you down. You have to push through, go through it. And like yeah, you can complain about other people and stuff like that, but what is that gonna do for you? You can't just complain about other people. You have to move on. You have to make a difference in the world. You have to make a difference in the future. You can't dwell on the past. You cannot dwell on the past. You can acknowledge the past, but you can't dwell on it. Because the more you dwell on it, the more you won't grow as a person. You have to push through, keep going through those hoops, going through those hard challenges, through those bad experiences. You can't just sit and be static the whole time. And I'm so guilty of this, especially in my last two videos. Like I was such in a bad mental place. I let that screw me over, and I finally got back up on my feet because of luckily my aunt helped me so much. But I finally got back up on my feet, and I knew what I wanted to do, what hobbies I wanted to get to. I didn't care about anyone's opinions because of how I hoped people were more knowledgeable, were immature, and I hoped that they grew as a person. And you can't just like have excuses like anymore. Like nothing is an excuse anymore. Like yeah, you can have a sit back like setback or whatever, but it's not an excuse to give up, you know? You can't have any excuses to give up. You can have excuses to kind of take a break, especially if you're working hard, you know, you give yourself that self-love, you know? You can't but you at the end of the day you can't give up. Because I've seen my parents give up. I've seen so many other people give up. And the only person that I wanted to be is to never be like my parents, to never give up in my life, to keep pushing hard, to help people, never ever try to hurt people, you know? And don't have the excuse to make sure you are not like make sure you're separating from bad people and like how you want that self-love but to disrespect someone or try to love someone else without not even loving yourself or even understanding yourself, like that is so hard. That is so hard because the more you want love from other people, the more you people please, the more you do those things, you won't be able to improve yourself in your life because how do you know what love feel like? You won't even know what love feels like if you don't love yourself. And yeah, like going back to when those the pastor and his wife like prayed over me, that's when I really felt something, God giving me a message. And you know, you guys not might believe in God or whatever, but I pray that one day that God will come to you and he'll help you. And once you guys come around to it, that's okay. Like you guys don't have to come to it now. You just have to try to go to it later. Like whenever you just are in a bad place, and you will come around to it. And whatever it is, I hope you guys succeed. That's all I care about. You guys succeeding, you guys getting through life, you guys not giving up. Anyways, I think that's the end of the video. Next video, I might help with you guys' education again because I did get some new information. But yeah, I'm InSwift, I'm MaxJack. It's 11:55. This video is about to end. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are loved. Love yourself, love others, and don't fear to give up. Don't fear to improve yourself. Don't fear of other people's opinions. Fear you not reaching your fullest potential in life. Remember that.